Making art every day for 31 days? Can I really do that? Well, I'm challenging this idea by participating in Peachtober this year and making an art piece every single day for the month of October. I'm also adding a challenge every single day to my art process. Howdy hey, I'm Kit Kat and welcome to day 20 of Peachtober. After today, we will only have 10 days left of this challenge. I got good sleep last night and I'm feeling a lot more ready to go in regards to designing today. So, what's today's prompt? Today's prompt is truck, and before we get into anything, you know what time it is. It's time for card attack time! The time where I get attacked by an extra challenge for the day. So let's pick today's challenge! Today's challenge is Matcha Mayhem, where I have to somehow include matcha in my piece. This challenge was submitted by my sister-in-law who loves matcha. I don't actually like matcha, at all, but I included it because I thought it was funny and I thought it would be interesting to have to figure out a way to include matcha somehow in my piece. So here's my color palette and here's my silly little sketch. And with that, let's get cooking. And welcome back to another voiceover with Kit Kat. I actually was really excited to work on today's design. Probably part of that was finally getting a good night's rest. Probably part of that was I didn't have to work at night. I got to work during the day. I just felt more rejuvenated to do that. And part of it was just I felt like the challenge actually was kind of fun, even though I don't like matcha, lol. And I kind of want to talk about my idea and why I did it the way I did. So this worked out perfectly because I didn't really know exactly what I was going to end up putting on the truck. And so then when I got the challenge, I was like, great, I can just be inspired by matcha and put that on the truck. And I work in coffee and we serve a really good matcha at my coffee shop. I mean, I think we serve really good matcha at my coffee shop. If I'm being honest, I don't really like matcha, but I know that it's good. Anyone that's come in has said it's like some of the best matcha. It's ceremonial grade, so I guess that means it's good matcha in the matcha terms. So I just thought it would be funny to take the concept of the matcha at my work and make it into an advertisement on the side of the truck. Which also, have you ever seen a truck with matcha advertised on the side of it? Because I haven't. It's probably not a thing, but that would be really funny. And it honestly is probably not a thing right now because I'm pretty sure that there's a matcha shortage worldwide. So I feel like this illustration is almost hilarious in the reality of life right now. And so I used the concept of the matcha from my job, and the matcha at my job is actually made at the base of Mount Fuji, I think I'm saying it right, lol. So I thought it would be funny to even include that in the tagline on the truck as the advertisement. So it's ceremonial matcha from the foot of Mount Fuji to your doorstep or something like that. LOL. You know what I mean. Anyway, I had so much fun. I also loved the colors I picked. I used these colors for a piece last year for Peachtober, so I thought it would be fun to use them again because the piece last year turned out really cool with these colors. And it's a very different piece. Actually, I'm going to insert the piece I made last year with this color palette. And then obviously now this is how I'm using it this year, and it's two very different pieces, but it's always fun to go back to color palettes I've used in the past and just completely change up how I use them into a different design entirely. And I loved this design. Part of me wants to kind of turn it into a print, but also it's so random. I don't know if anyone's gonna get it, so comment below if you think this would be good as a print or not. And if you don't, I will not be hurt. I'd rather get your opinion on it because sometimes I don't know what to turn into a print and what not to turn into a print, or what to turn into a sticker and what not to turn into stickers, because something that I like might not necessarily be something that everybody else likes. And sometimes it is hard for me to figure out what people would be most interested in from my shop. So comment below what you think. But I loved this challenge, and I just want to give a shout out to my sister-in-law for putting this one in here, even though when I saw it I was like, what? Like, I don't even like matcha. How am I gonna like make a piece about matcha? I don't even like it. But I still included it, and I'm glad I did, because this piece ended up being really fun and just a completely new creative direction than even what I had planned for the piece. And something about that just made it almost more enjoyable, being able to just be creative day of. And I always love that. Every time I have a challenge and I get to add something new to the piece, I find that usually fun, except for, I guess we can't count the last 3 days. The last 3 days have been rough, but today was a good day in regards to the art challenge and in regards to Peachtober, and I'm feeling hopeful. Also, this evening when I was editing, my husband told me that it's actually 11 more days and then I'm done, not 10. Hopefully you noticed that earlier in the video, but I was kind of like, oh, okay. So we still have a bit to go, but we are getting closer to the end, and the light is right around the corner, or I guess right at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what the statement is on that, but we're getting close to the end, and I'm feeling rather excited to not be making art every day and filming a video and sharing my process. Although maybe I will keep sticking to making art more regularly on a daily basis, but I am definitely not going to be filming it every single day anymore. And yeah, it's been a lot of work, and today I felt a little bit more like, nope, this is worth it. I'm gonna keep going. So that was exciting. Just thought I would update you on that, because yesterday was probably like one of the most like sad episodes of Peachtober so far. I feel like I was just so frustrated with the piece and the outcome, and today I'm much more excited and feel like the final piece, it was a rewarding feeling when we got to the end and I got to see it. And so thanks for joining me along for today. I will obviously catch you again tomorrow, and let's go to the end of the video. And you made it to the end of the video where I get to show you the final design. Thanks for watching and for joining me along on my Peachtober journey. We are so close to the end, so stay tuned. These last few days, I'm getting excited again about some of the pieces I have, and there's something about the sun shining, it hitting my disco ball perfectly. The vibes in the studio are really nice today, and it was just fun to make art again. And that was needed after quite a few days of feeling not so great about the designs and the vibes and all that. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, I'm making a YouTube video every day for Peachtober. Please subscribe and check out some of the other Peachtober videos, because I have made now 20 videos for Peachtober, which is crazy. And yeah, I would love to have you stick around for a while. So with that, I will see you tomorrow for another day of Peachtober, and I will catch you on the flippity flop. Bye!